What is the deal, beautiful people? What's good, my G's? G stands for Gamerz, as Snow would say. Drinking some water because I've been on this goddamn Project Cars. This shit's intense, man. This is probably the most intense racing game I've played in a very long time, if not the most intense racing game I've played. So I wanted to talk about the weather. I know you guys are asking, everybody's in the inbox, yo, where's the review? We want to know. Hang on, man, give me a little bit. There's a lot to take in with this game. I need to gather my thoughts together. So I'm really, me personally, I'm really focusing on one or two aspects at a time and getting to know them better. So the review's coming. Hang tight, son. But right now it's all about this weather. And this game is frustrating as it is, and it's look at this shit here. What did I just say? God damn it, man, this game is so difficult. And it's not a frustrating a bad frustration. It's a good frustration. It's back to square one. I mean, you look at something like Forza, and Forza is not a challenge anymore. It's more of a fun, and we play it because we love it. But the physics model's been the same the last few games, and we got the tuning down pat. You get in, you pretty much you go. It's all familiar. But this is completely new. This is challenging. Even something like Grid didn't challenge me like this game. This is just fucking wild. So, as it is, the game demands a large amount of respect and time to just get ahead. Not even master. I'm nowhere close to that shit. And then you go ahead and add weather. As you can see here, it's a fucking thunderstorm. Like, Jesus Christ, man. This is so wild. And the thing, I wild out here on the Nürburgring because ideally what you can do is have, if you're on a track, a circuit, you can pit and change the tires based on the weather. So that would be nice. But here it's a lot more frustrating because we got the slicks on, and that's what we're racing. So you really gotta be precise with with your throttle and your braking, man. And you gotta watch out for those wet patches in the road. Like, that shit really makes a difference. Never mind the fact that I chose the all-wheel drive car on purpose because I know I was gonna be doing this. I can't imagine this shit in something else. To be noted, I left the traction control on. I probably should have took it off with this car, but I've been trying to learn with the traction on to understand how the cars behave before I take it off. That's just how I prefer to do it. So probably another month or two I'll start racing with traction off and be comfortable. One thing I've noticed is going from car to car, man, it's hard to really keep your driving consistency. But yeah, this weather, man, I mean, everything from the physics to the graphics about it, I think is super dope. You peep the sun coming out, peeking a little, coming through the fog and the tree lines. That's a really dope look right there. This is dope, man. I mean, everything about it is dope. I like how the rain beads up on the windows to the left. Well, that's to the right there. And, the windshield wiper. I think they could have did a better job with the streaks on the windshield wipers, but it works. I'm not really complaining. I think the amazing part is how much the puddles alter the physics of the game, man. If you don't watch out, like, you will eat the dust. You seriously will eat the dust. Coming through here nice and easy. This is where I sort of started to figure it out. Like, you just gotta be easy, man. There isn't much else to it. One thing I do like I really like, is you have a give you, this is the theme of this game, right? There's so many different options and configurations for what you want. So when you're talking about the weather, oh, look how the sun is just, oh, that's gorgeous. When you're talking about the weather, you have an option to just make it one fixed weather setting. So you could have it be a thunderstorm all the way through, or light rain, heavy clouds, heavy fog, hazy. You could make it one set in the entire race. Then you can go and set, they give you 4 slots. So 1 to 2 to 3 or 4 slots is up to you. And then you can set individual weather for those slots. So you could do something like, you can do a 2-slot weather layout where the first half of the race is clear, and then suddenly the last half is a thunderstorm, or vice versa. Or you can add 2 more slots and have 4 different types of weather. I usually run the 4 slot, but there's another option that's random, so you don't know what the hell the game's gonna pick, but it's a surprise. And let me tell you, it definitely adds a different dynamic to the race. Man, I'm shocked I was able to climb through that pack. I love this section right here. Right now you see it's like the track is almost dry or damn near dry, so I can kind of make up some ground to catch the number 1 spot until it starts raining again, because I think I had heavy rain and fog for the last section of the track. Also, if you notice the how the time changed, it went from, I think the race started at like 2 in the morning, and then I had it set to change the time interval at like 60 times the relative time. So it kind of changed the day cycle really quickly, which is dope for, you know, a track like Nürburgring. You went from 2 in the morning to morning or dawn. Now it's probably afternoon, and here comes some more weather. I really like it, man. I really like it. Oh shit, I'm getting a little antsy coming through here. One thing that I was a little disappointed with, and I really wish that somebody would do, I haven't seen this since Project Gotham, and that is snow. Project Gotham had snow and ice, and that shit was boss. It was infinite amounts of fun to roll through there with Subarus and Evos. I wish these guys would have, you know, give us a little something, but I'm not being picky. I'm just blurting out my wish list, man. But I'm more than satisfied with the weather options that's here. Again, you've got rain, light rain, heavy rain, thunderstorm, fog, light fog, hazy. You know, those combinations will keep you busy. And especially when that fog kicks in, you can't see shit. Especially if it's at nighttime, it gets really interesting really quick. Yeah, I had to wait to the straightaway to slipstream this dude, because I didn't want to make a mistake. I worked so hard to catch him. Peep how the sighted distance, the distance of sight. Wait, what? Limited. You know what I'm saying. I can't really see far ahead of me. Hey, I'm just pausing it because I want to see if I can get a dope picture. Because the way I envisioned it was my spray might kick up in the rain would sort of cast a silhouette on the one end behind me, but it didn't quite work that way. I'm definitely going to talk about this in the final review. I think the replays are a little glitchy, and the photo mode could have used some love. It's not as diverse as we've seen in other games. And like right here, you see it really doesn't do a good job to bring out the, oh shit. Now that's graphics. Just what I was about to say. It didn't do a good job at bringing out how beautiful the game is. I wouldn't saw that. But overall, like right here, you know, it's some weirdness with the water right there falling. You know, they could have done a little better. but I think it's still on the money anyway. But yeah, wow, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. One of the things I'm gonna try, and I turned off by mistake, is that shaking at speed, man. That ship's wild. It's distracting than anything, but it damn sure looks pretty. And especially coming through something like this with the rain. Like, all I'm doing right here is holding on for dear life and praying I don't go in any puddles. You see me getting a little twitchy coming through here. And that's what this game does to you, man. It makes you fucking nervous. And then you add the rain, it's just like, whoa. But yeah, this is I didn't play Drive Club at length, so I don't know what the how the weather affects that game, but I don't think that game has notable physics from the get-go anyway. So weather affected shitty physics isn't really something I would want to talk about. And Forza Horizon 2, I feel like the weather don't do a damn thing to any of those cars, so that was disappointing. But here, it's just, man, they nailed it. Damn, that's beautiful. Look at the reflections of the taillights. This game's beautiful. Anyway, it's your boy Uncle RZA, man. I'm going back to some racing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave the review. I'll leave the replay up. Rock out with that. And, the review's coming in a few days or so. So stay tuned. I'm out of here. Peace.